Whoa. They just opened a rooftop restaurant in downtown Cairo. Here in Egypt, and maybe all over the Middle East, there's like this rage of pistachios happening. Pistachio anything, chocolate pistachio, and they're all called like Dubai. Dubai chocolate, Dubai this, Dubai that. Whoa. I am taking you guys to a rooftop restaurant in downtown Cairo. It is a place that I have never been to before, but I have noticed it. I have been wanting to visit. They just opened. It's a little bit after 10 a.m. It's a Saturday. The streets are pretty quiet. So I have the motorcycle. Let's hit the road. Yalla bina. We have arrived to Mazeej Balad Hotel. I didn't know it was a hotel, but it's the same name as the rooftop, so let's head up and check it out. I assume we just need to get to the rooftop. No elevator. Salam alaikum. المطعم? Oh, alhamdulillah. There is an elevator. Thank God. I was like, that's gonna be a long climb. Shukran. I thought it was just a wall back here. All right, see you guys at the top. First thing that greets you when you get off the elevator is a statue.
Wow.
Look at this place. So as I have mentioned in the past, Cairo wakes up late. It is a weekend morning. I'm not surprised there's not a lot of staff around yet. They are open though, and they will discover that I'm here. There's one group of people here, 2 people actually just. Wow. Where should I sit? You can't really see over the edge, I don't think. Let me see if we can now. But it is just about being elevated, out of the noise a little bit. You can still hear traffic. It's Cairo. But yeah, let's sit in the shade right by this little fountain. That seems like a nice spot for me. Yeah, right here, huh? Cool. And they have noticed I'm here, so I'm sure menus will be brought soon. If there's inside seating, if you want AC. I think I'll stay outside. Cool. All right. Well, I will wait to get the menu and I'll see you guys soon. And I'm back. I have been looking at the menu and I got some water. It is very hot out here already and it's only 11:15. Teslam. Shukran. Wow. Look at what the silverware come in. Like their own leather pouch. So this apparently is a hotel, as I said. But yeah, I've seen this restaurant from, this is very close to Talat Harb. If you watched my video about the balcony cafe in Talat Harb, this is just 1 block away. So yeah, nice beautiful rooftop. I've been looking at the menu. I asked for filtered water because when I asked for the water, bottled water, it was like $170, but it's in a large glass, like 1 liter. And I was like, oh man, I forgot to bring my own water. Normally I do that. But what I have ordered is the orange blossom and pistachio pancakes. 3 pancakes. Oh, that's a lot. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to eat all that. We'll see the size. With orange blossom coulis. I don't even know what that is. Pistachio cream and caramelized pistachios. So yes, I've just been looking at the breakfast menu. If you guys want to see the lunch menu or the dinner menu, you guys can look at that probably online or something. But they have drinks, coffee, espresso, frappe, teas, and hot beverages. They also have soft drinks. There's the water. 160, okay. And then fresh juices, guava, lemon mint, smoothies, beers, wines by the glass, and also wines by the bottle. So if you're looking for a drink, you can definitely have one here in downtown on a nice rooftop. Yeah, I'm happy to be here to check it out. I don't know how new this place is. عندي سؤال. ده قديمة؟ المطعم جديدة و كم سنة أو كم شهور؟ 6 شهور. شكرا. So it's been here for 6 months, I guess, he said. It's a new restaurant. I know because I go to Dahab Hostel occasionally. That is a budget hostel in downtown Cairo. I stayed there a long time ago before I had my apartment, and I noticed this rooftop from their rooftop. So here we are. Salud. Anyways, yeah, I've removed all my scarves and shirts because it is just so hot. I could sit inside, but I think it's a better atmosphere out here to show you guys. And it's not that bad, but it's not cool either. So anyways, all right guys, well, I'm going to wait till the food arrives and then we shall see what these pancakes look like. So I just wanted to go inside and film that area really quickly, and while I was doing that, I was curious about how much these imported alcohols cost, because you can't find imported alcohol very easily here in Egypt. You have to go to a very nice restaurant like this, or a hotel bar, or something like that. Maybe unless you're in Hurghada, they provide that a lot more because it's a touristic city, or Sharm el-Sheikh. But here in Cairo and in many cities like Alexandria, just inland, you're not going to find a lot of imported alcohol at bars if you go to a bar. So anyways, I spotted limoncello, which is from Italy, Italian, and I asked how much a shot was, just out of curiosity. One shot of limoncello is 850 Egyptian pounds. That is around $17 US. So yeah, when you want to drink here in Egypt, especially imported alcohol, it is not cheap, just so you guys know. I'm obviously not drinking anyways. It's the morning, I'm riding my motorcycle, but yeah, if you come here later in the evening, they do have cocktails. I took a few photos of the cocktail menu, so you guys can look at that. But yeah, just know that you're gonna be dropping a bit of money to have an alcoholic beverage. And the pancakes have arrived. Look at these beauties. Whoa. Amazing. That is just drowning in this pistachio cream. And I think that must be the coulis, orange blossom. It just looks like candied sliced of orange. Let's try it though. I am excited. They're small, but this is still a lot of food for me. Wow. Okay. Whoa. That is like a dessert. That is very sweet. I needed all that water after one bite. Very good though. If you guys didn't know, the pistachio here in Egypt and maybe all over the Middle East, there's like this rage of pistachios happening. It's been going on for a while. Maybe it's dying down, but pistachio anything, chocolate pistachio. They're putting I even saw pistachios in a fool. That is a sin, and not a good one. It's a terrible sin to put nuts or pistachios in fool. Anyways, so there's a rage happening with pistachios, a lot of things, and they're all called like Dubai chocolate, Dubai this, Dubai that. But I do love this pistachio cream. I had a croissant the other day with it at Simon's, actually. I filmed there. The one in Zamalek is the best location. I think their stuff is always the most fresh, even though there's a location in downtown. But yeah, this pistachio flavored stuff is all the rage. And it is good. It is sweet, but not overpoweringly sweet. Let's try it with the orange coulis. If I'm saying that right, it's a French word, I'm sure. Wow. That is really good. This little orange slice really enhances the flavor. I love orange, so yes. Let's try another bite. There's only a few slices, so. Wow, that is so good. These pancakes are moist. I mean, I think they're drowning in their sauce. So, but yeah, they taste really good. It is definitely, if you're craving something sweet in the morning, to have something like this. Now these pancakes were 285 pounds. The menu does say that the VAT, 14% VAT and 12% service charge are included, I believe. I don't know how busy this place might be at night, but if you want a quiet place in downtown in the morning to have a breakfast, and it's a large area, there's lots of tables here, as I'm sure I've shown you the restaurant by now. If I haven't, then I should play those clips now. But yeah, loving it. I rarely ever have pancakes. They have, obviously, I showed you the menu and you can see the fool and tamia and, you know, the Egyptian cuisine available, but I thought, well, why not try something fancy at a fancy place? All right, well, there's so much here. I've eaten about one of these, and I can feel that I'm not going to be able to eat all of them. But I can definitely recommend the pancakes. And if you haven't tried these pistachio flavored things, give it a shot while you're here in Egypt, because it is popular at the moment. I am going to be checking out another rooftop restaurant maybe soon. Actually, I thought that was the one I was going to today, and then I looked at the maps and I realized, oh, nope, that's in a different location. It's still in downtown, but further away than this one, to Talat Harb Square. Yeah, but there's a lot of great restaurants all over the cities, a few in downtown. A lot of the places that I frequent in downtown are like local ahwas or cafes or takeaway shops and shawarma and koshari and things like that. Maybe a sweet shop. But there are some nice restaurants down here as well that you can check out, that I will be checking out and showing you guys soon. So stay tuned. I'm gonna wrap up the video. I know that was very brief and short, but I just wanted to show you the location, show you the ambience, the setting, the menu, and now you can come here and check it out yourself. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Give it a big like, and I will see you guys on the next one. Ma salama.